Hi there, I am your stable friend. How are you today? So what happened this week? I think that the most outstanding thing that I can think of in social media, speaking about equine welfare, was the matter of respect. And it comes up all the time when people say, oh, your horse doesn't respect you, or I watched your video and your horse has absolutely no respect for humans, or whatever it is. Respect, respect, respect. Do horses understand the concept of respect? What I think is very funny is this. A lot of the people that feel that the horse is not very intelligent, that the horse is a creature of a much lesser intelligence than other creatures, those are the same people who will say the thing about horses not respecting their human. So, and the funny disconnect about that is, in order to understand the concept of respect, you need a certain level of intelligence and intellect. So these are the people that are saying that horses are really stupid, yet then they're also saying your horse doesn't respect you. Well, if the horse isn't that smart, the horse can't possibly understand the concept of respect. So which is it? Because you can't have it both ways. Either the horse is highly intelligent and actually may understand a concept like respect, or the horse is not intelligent at all, and if that's the case, it absolutely does not understand what the concept of respect means. I think it's somewhere towards the middle of this spectrum. Horses, as we discussed last week, are highly intelligent. Their brains only a pound less than the human brain. Now science is saying that they have the intelligence level and intellect and reasoning power of a 12-year-old child. I don't know about you, but I was pretty savvy at 12. So they are, it's been deemed now by science, very smart. They are very smart. But can they understand a concept like respect? Now, I don't know about you and what your life experience is, but in my life experience, I know many humans who don't understand the concept of respect. Not even close. And you know, you can ask people, what do you think the definition of respect is? And you'll hear some interesting things. So there's one thing I wanted to say. If horses actually do understand the concept of respect, if they have that in their language, and even for humans, respect is something that cannot be just given and taken at will. Respect, like trust, would have to be earned. So you would not be able to force your horse or punish your horse or coerce your horse or beat your horse into respecting you. That would just never work. The same way that that wouldn't happen with a human. And actually, if you mistreated a human, they would likely not respect you. So there's one thing on that side. So now let's say, though, that horses don't actually have a translation for respect. I watched a really cute episode of a show that I really like, and there was a word in Dutch, gezellig, that didn't really have a translation into an English translation. And the person was doing as well as they could to explain what it might mean or what it feels like. I do think that horses have something like respect, but I think it's more that they honor or appreciate someone rather than what we would actually define respect to be. I think that they have something where that they can love you and they can appreciate you and they can have very positive feelings about you, but I don't think it actually translates into what the human would define as respect. So, will we ever really know for sure? Probably not, because one thing that we do know is that the horse and the horse's brain is not set up for verbal types of communication. So we'll never ever 100% know if all of the things, all of the research and all of the science, if it's actually true. Because we'll never be able to 100% confirm it. Because what if, their brain worked completely differently than ours did, and we're comparing it to ours, so I could go on and on about that. But let's just say we'll never know 100%. What I do know from observing them daily for many, many decades is that they do have either a positive feeling about someone, whether it's another horse or another human, or a dog or a cat or a bird or a squirrel, or they have a not so positive feeling about that other being. And they don't seem to hold really a grudge. I've seen them get into I've seen two of them get into like a really nasty little thing that was very much like I felt based on a misunderstanding. And they were kind of upset with each other for the rest of the day, but the next day it was okay again. And that goes back to their amazing ability to want to cooperate and make a harmonious, cooperative environment for themselves. Much like we do as humans. We want to live in peace. Sadly, we get ourselves into trouble and into wars and into arguments and into all kinds of negative situations, and the horses do too. I see it all the time. But we all have a hankering to live a peaceful, cooperative lifestyle. It's part of our mechanism to want to survive, and we can survive better when we're peaceful. So here's the thing about the respect. When we say things like your horse doesn't respect you, and then it should respect you, and you need it to respect you need your horse to respect you, you need your horse to give you that feeling that we call respect, that emotion, or what that construct is to respect you, that gets us into a situation where we feel that we are falling short if we don't get that from our horse. And when we humans feel like we're falling short, we bring out the punishment. We bring out our frustration, we bring out our anger, and then our anger and our frustration tends to bring out the punitive acts that we do to gain the thing that we think that we're falling short in. That's why attributing this respect, this idea of respect to them, is harmful for them. It's better for us to say that they do not have a construct such as respect. They have one for love and for care and for appreciation, but that they don't have one for respect, because if they do, it's not like our respect. And if they do, just like our respect, the human version of respect, it cannot be demanded. It cannot be taken from them. It would have to be earned. So you can decide what you want to believe. It's totally up to you. But it's got to fit into some form of reality. So if you don't think they're very smart, then you better throw that idea of respect away. If you do think they're intelligent and capable of respect, you have to remember that you cannot demand respect from someone. You have to earn it. You have to be someone respectable to earn respect from someone. It cannot be taken. It is something that is earned. So, no matter which way you want to slice this pie, you've got to think about what it is. You cannot go with what you've been taught and have it make zero sense and zero common sense. So, you decide respect exists for a horse, respect doesn't exist for a horse, but you have to make it make sense. And then you have to remember that either way, it's got to be earned. And either way, only a very intelligent and sentient creature could be capable of understanding the concept. And number 3, if you believe in that concept, that it's never going to be given to you by being some dominant bully in your horse's life. It's going to be given to you by being a trusted partner who also is in a pursuit of a harmonious environment. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe. Please like it if you like it. And we'll see you next time with your stable friend. Thanks a lot.